Hi, this is Ines. Welcome to my August bullet journal setup. I hope everyone is doing okay in these tumultuous times. I know it's not been ideal, but we're carrying on. Like a lot of people, I fell behind with my journaling, but one spread I did keep up with was my year-end Polaroids. I like to take one with my Instax camera to stick in, just kind of like a memory for each month. I'm posing with my ukulele in this one because I've been doing a lot of singing, and that's mainly because Taylor Swift has dropped a surprise album on us, her 8th studio album, Folklore, and as a big Swiftie, that was a big deal for me. At the start of the year, I had this idea of doing a theme for each month based around a color that I previously chose just at random, but we're not doing that. We're not doing purple. That's gone out the window. I've left this double spread blank to come back to do the cover page and a quote. I'm just doing all of the quote-unquote boring parts first of doing the grids for the calendars. I like to actually do the lettering for the numbers and days first because I think that helps me not make mistakes. That being said, I still will make the odd one, so I think it's very handy to have a white gel pen just to erase some of those. I like having a grid calendar and a column calendar because I've used both and they're both good. One's better for quick notations and one is good for making longer notes. This side is for my trackers. It's actually going to be for sleep and for water. You'll see that better later. And the other side are calendar style trackers that I'm just drawing freehand here. We'll get back to those later. I'm going back to that double spread to do a quote page. This is actually a lyric from Taylor Swift's song, a new song, August, from her new album. And the quote is, "Back when we were still changing for the better." In the context of the song, I'm not really sure if it really fits, but out of context, I like to think of it as, I'm going back into this bullet journaling business. I want to better myself with using a journal again because I think it does help me keep with some sort of a routine. It helps organize a few things, have a few to-do lists. For this setup, I'm going really simple. It's more like a color scheme than it is like a theme because like I said, I haven't journaled for a while and I didn't really want to go straight in with something kind of really intricate and difficult like you see sometimes in a lot of people's journals. I think it's quite daunting to see some really extravagant spreads when really it can just be anything you want. Even something really simple is effective and looks nice. My favorite part of journaling is actually hand lettering, and I like using these tombows, and any stationery used will be in the description below as well. I'm using this chartreuse green and a periwinkle kind of color and a peachy pink because I think they're very summery colors, but they're still quite muted. It's not bright and in your face. They give off this essence of warmth that I think I associate a lot with August because August is kind of like the end of summer to me, and it's more of a muted side of summer. I'm using these Muji pens just to add little details. Like I said, it's a very simple spread, I think. It's not anything that you can't replicate quite easily. And I'm going in and just doing an outline for August because I think that helps it stand out a lot. A lot of this is just me winging it. I don't actually plan my planner, if that makes any sort of sense. I like to go in and do whatever I want. Usually I would be a lot more artsy. I'd even maybe do a painting separately to stick into my journal and add things around. I'd use washi tapes, I'd use different kinds of pens, maybe even pencil drawings, some graphic things, but I just wanted to take it easy and go really chill. So I've used those same 3 colors to highlight all of the different parts of my calendar, and I will do with my tracker as well. Usually I just have an accent color that I like to do for these sort of spreads. Like I showed at the start, I was gonna have kind of this purpley color as my accent color for August, but because I'm just going with whatever I feel like right now, going straight back into this journal, I just wanted to do these 3 colors. I think they work really well together. I think it looks quite nice. I'm quite happy with how this turned out considering I didn't really plan it and it's been so long since I've done something like this. So my trackers are actually for sleep and for water. For sleep, I'm gonna track the hours that I actually sleep, and hopefully I don't sleep in any later than 12 p.m. And for water, my H2O tracker, I've just done it in liters. It's my bottle. I have a 500 milliliter bottle, so it's quite easy for me to track that way. And for the other trackers, I don't really track habits that often, to be honest. So I've just done these calendar ones where you color in the square corresponding to the day that you've done those things. And here I'm doing, again, some I want to say simple. To me, it's quite simple. Some really simple lettering. I personally really enjoy calligraphy and hand lettering. That's like I said, my favorite part of doing a bullet journal, because it can be so like personalized to you. That's the whole point of this, is that you're not just getting a journal from a stationery store and doing whatever it says in the journal, you know, like going with a layout that you've been given with this journal. Like, you can make it however you want, even change the font up every day. You don't even have to stick to a theme per month, as in like throughout the month you can change it to however you want. My own personal style of bullet journaling is far more on the journaling side than it is the bullet side. So I don't actually do many to-do lists. I've done a little key here. So the main parts of planning in my journal are just from the calendars, writing down any events, any work related things, any occasions and birthdays. So then I have it all laid out for me. So here you can see with my spreads, I don't have weekly spreads. I go as the days come. So one spread might have even 2 days if they're really busy, and one might have 5 days. I've not got a lot to write down. So yeah, that's how my August setup is looking. Here's the cover page, here are my calendars, and then also my habit trackers on the next page. And I've just shown a little bit of like a demo of, obviously it's not August quite yet, but a demo of how I would do my kind of daily, weekly spreads. So just with these Taylor Swift lyrics, I just add in stickers, I write whatever I want, I do the date however I want, and that's basically it for this month. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to Planet Love for more bullet journal videos in the future. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye!